Something you may have noticed is a lot of places we still are using our href tag. Now, this isn't wrong, but it can be better, and we can actually use something for router link, and specifically just router link. So instead of href, you can use router link, and we can also say, like in the documentation, we can also say router link active. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that does. So router link active, we'll save it on our video list. So let's go take a look at our video list here. And we've got our video list. So doesn't seem like a whole lot. So if I click on this, yeah, our video item is coming through. So what's not happening is I don't actually see anything changing with the link. So let's actually go to our home page. And I'm going to change my navigation bar to doing something very similar to this. But instead of going to the slug, it'll just go to videos. So in app.component.html, we're going to add it in here. And I will get rid of some of these classes in here and just get rid of this. Get rid of this dropdown altogether. So li dropdown. We also don't necessarily need this UL class. We can leave that search in there, and we'll use the next UL class and paste in a router link. And we'll call this videos. Close the A off. Get rid of this. Save that. Refresh in here. If I click on it, notice that the button is still focused, right? So if I actually go in and inspect the element here, I also see that the class is active specifically for that. So that is nice for the actual li class, but it's not showing this router link active. So what if I put it on the li class and refresh in there? What do you know? It's showing it active. So if I click away from it, it's no longer active. Click on it, it's active. So basically this is a way to just add that, right? So you could add it on other things too. So in this dropdown, let's go ahead and do that. Put it on the dropdown, that's now active too, right? Cool, but it also is still a router link, right? So if you still click on that dropdown, it will actually go to it. So I click on this, it goes to videos, and it is active as such. Cool. So not a huge one here, but it's still important to use router link because that is how Angular routes things by default. When you use href, it's kind of a way to just kind of open up a whole new page, which in some cases is fine, but router link is the preferred method inside of Angular. So that means that everywhere you see it, let's go ahead and add it in. Search detail, we have it here. Still ABC slug. Okay, home component. We had a router link, but this one we changed some stuff. I'm actually going to, well, yep, I'm going to get rid of all that because we actually have links for them now. So the image object.slug is now what it is. So that's our actual link, and we'll do the same thing below it. Copy that. So it's on the image as well as on the view button on that home page. So if we go to that home page, we see it. I can click it and it loads fine. One of the things I want to do also is app component, this serve up right here, the actual homepage navbar brand. I'll just give it the router link of just empty. Click on it and it takes me there. Notice it loads better. It's not actually refreshing the page again. It will load, but it's not doing the same sort of load that you may be used to. It just loads faster. All of the links are now working. Navigation's working a little bit better. Cool, so we're getting definitely a lot closer to having a functioning and simple service for using Angular version 4. If you have any questions on this routing, please let us know. Otherwise, let's keep going.